Fort Lewis game I thought would be a little bit more intense. Just kind of, with the history of those two teams, I thought both teams we kind of came out soft. It was a little bit sloppy, but we picked it up defensively and pushed it, made a little run, I think, and ended up winning by 8 and was proud of that. Next night against Adams State, Bree and Jalen shot the ball really well, and I thought, the first, third, and fourth quarter were great defensively, and that's where we've got to be and we've got to come up with bigger stops, and that's one of the concerns this weekend is making sure we're not leaving certain people open that can shoot the ball or that can drive, and just be a little bit more focused going into this weekend. If the girls aren't focused now, it's getting to crunch time, and we're all playing to get into the playoffs. Chadron, Regis, so every win is big for every team, and so hopefully we don't have to have too many win it for the Gipper speeches to get up for this weekend. But I think both teams are great. They play hard. They're playing better. Regis, I think, is a tough matchup just with the caliber of players they have. They're playing better. I think under a new coach at the beginning, maybe they just struggle a little bit trying to figure out the system, but they're playing a whole lot better. And I think they're one of the better teams in our league. So we've got to be on our A game against them, and then come back the next night against Chadron and play another 40 minutes.
No, it wasn't. Just they left me open, and coach said if I'm open, shoot it. So my teammates found me, and it all worked out. So
she's a great player. I think she, primarily, when her sister was there, she kind of just stood out at the three-point line. But I think she's a little bit more dynamic this year and taking it off the dribble. And great player and one of the best players in our league. And certainly we've got to pay attention to her and not lose her. But they have so many girls that can penetrate that, like I said, it's going to be a tough matchup for us to kind of keep them in front. And if you don't help, you're giving up layups, and if you help, you're giving up threes. So it's going to be kind of your pick your poison thing. And so we're working on that this week to make sure we stay in front of our guy and make sure we're contesting shots and not give up anything inside or outside. What they're running's a little bit different than what Linda ran, but they're still good. And I think from one year to the next, especially they're all seniors now, and Carissa Williams, number 10, is a really good player. Hard matchup for us, and then Taylor, I think, has gotten a lot better as well. So they've added the 6'4" transfer from Wyoming, and she's going to be a handful inside. And so I really feel like they're one of the teams that are more balanced from position to position, and they're making a move and a strong push right now, in which I thought they'd be a great team this year.
it really helps me out when all my different teammates, it's evenly scoring around. Because if there's just one person that's a threat on the court, it's easy to guard. When all 5 of us on the court are threats, then it's a lot more hard to guard. They have to help off me, they have to help off Jay, the shooters that are hot, just particularly the scorers. So it really helps us when we're all flowing, we're all getting the ball, putting shots in. And also it fuels the defense as well, so.
Well, very athletic. They've got their post players, I think the 4th leading scorer, 5th leading scorer in the RMAC, rebounds well, goes to the free throw line a ton. I think they're both kind of similar in the fact that they've got good guards, athletic guards, and then they've got 2 big, huge post players kind of in the middle. And so they kind of hit you from everywhere. They can shoot it, they can drive, their post play is good as well. And so, it's hard because you've got to take away something and hope that, whatever you give up, they're not on that night, I guess. So it's going to be difficult for us to guard all their different spots, but we're up for the challenge, and we need to have 2 good games this weekend and improve our stealth in the standings. I think so. We still need to elevate our game, because each game is going to be magnified, and each possession is going to be magnified as we move on, and as you see the standings move up and down and ties and all those different things, it's going to get really crazy towards the end, and we've got to be more disciplined, and I really want to see the girls step up and want it. you know, and there's that fire every single day in practice. You know, Monday through Thursday, we go out, we work hard, and Friday and Saturday, we go and, you know, get those victories. But that's got to come from the girls too, that, you know, this is important to them, and they want to go out, and you know, hopefully they still want to win championships, and there's a lot of different ways to accomplish that, and we're still in the hunt for everything.
Every single team, it's a close matchup either way, so if we're going to make a move, we got to make it right now. And it's just super important this next weekend that we put our move on, and we just want, just like Coach said, we have to want it, you know. We got to step up right now and put ourselves in a good position for the end of the season. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we this weekend when we get some wins under us, more motivation. We just got to come out every day in practice, work hard, keep encouraging each other in practice, and then that'll carry over to the games and take care of business there. So I'm excited. I was excited to start school. I get my schedule back going. So yeah, it'll be good to be back on the schedule. Good to be working hard, busy. So